Hi.
What brings you in today?
My husband is threatening to divorce me. We've been together for, 3 years, and this past year has been really rocky, particularly the last 6 months. He thinks that I have an anger problem and that I need to seek counseling in order to save our marriage. And, he's told me this like 3 or 4 times in the past month, but I don't see it. I don't see where I have an anger problem, and I get so frustrated even talking about it because I don't think I need to be here. And, no offense to you, I'm sure you're a great counselor and I'm sure you help many people, but I just don't feel like I'm one of them. I don't think that seeing you is going to benefit me and helping my quote-unquote anger problems with my husband.
Okay, I can really see that you're angry.
Yeah, I am angry. I mean, how would you feel if you were having arguments with your spouse and they told you you need to go seek help for your anger issues? That's what's going to save our marriage.
I definitely understand how you are angry with that. I can feel the anger, you sitting there. So your husband wants to divorce you because he feels like that you have anger issues.
He's threatening.
He's threatening. So he's just threatening you. He asked you to come into counseling.
Right.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If you were to ask some of your family members and close friends if you had anger issues, what do you think they would say?
No. I mean, they know that I'm angry with Tom. That's my husband's name. They know I'm angry with Tom. They know I get angry with Tom a lot. Okay. But, I mean, they don't, sometimes they'll agree with me on some of these things. And I'm never angry at my friends. I'm never angry at my family. I'm never angry at my kids. I'm never angry at my dog. I mean, never is.
So the anger comes out mostly at Tom, your husband.
Yes.
Is when you're experiencing this.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me an incident? That maybe when this happened.
The other day.
Give me an idea why he's angry at you or why you're angry.
The other day he texted me and he's like, do you want to work out later? And I'm like, no, I'm sick because I have a cold. I'm sick. I don't want to go work out. That's going to make it worse.
Oh, yeah. If you're sick and you want to go work out, it definitely doesn't feel very good.
Yes. And he's like, please. And I'm thinking, like, in the back of my head, why are you, like, begging me for me to go work out with? And he's like, no, I wanted to go work out. And I'm like, no, you wanted me to go work out because you think I'm fat.
Okay. So you feel very hurt by him saying by not working out that you're fat.
Right.
You feel like he's calling you fat.
And he didn't say that, but I feel like he's thinking that.
That's the way you feel when he says these things.
Right.
Okay. Do you think that maybe Tom would be willing to come into counseling? I have a client actually that came in about 4 months ago for a very similar situation. Her and her husband were having some issues, and it's very similar. He was threatening to divorce her, and what it boiled down to is they kind of had a little bit of lack of communication skills going on. And it's been 4 months that they've been coming in and seeing me, and actually their marriage is starting to work out and taking up.
Really?
I think it's something that you might be able to get your husband Tom to come in.
I could always ask him. I mean, he should be doing some of the work too if he wants to save the marriage. It shouldn't all have to be on me because obviously I'm not some insane lady who's getting angry over nothing. I mean, I think that some of my points are valid and maybe a good point is communication and you know.
When you guys are talking and you get angry, do you tell him how you're feeling? Or do you just get angry and what do you do? God bless you.
Not really. I haven't really discussed it.
So you're just kind of holding it inside and you're not letting him know how you're feeling.
I guess
sounds like, so you never tried to say, like, when one of these moments, instead of just talking to him about how you're feeling, you just kind of keep it to yourself?
Yeah, I guess. I never really noticed that.
Maybe that's something we can work on. Maybe what we really need to do is work on these communication skills, and we need to get in touch with your feelings. Okay. And maybe you're not portraying that to him. I mean, how can he know if you're not going to be taught, if you don't talk to him about it, then how can he know how he's making you feel? And I think that you're basically holding it inside, and maybe if we can get Tom in, we can work on this.
Well, how often? I mean, I'd be open to that, and I'd definitely be open to talking to Tom about it. Yes, I do. I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, so you don't think that you have a problem at all with your anger?
I mean, I could contest that I do get angry with him sometimes, but I feel like my feelings of anger are valid and that he needs to be more sensitive to what he says. Like, for example, I just feel like he's always belittling me. Like, I feel like I'm very angry and want to snap back because I feel that he just isn't like nice about things. Like he saves better money. He
Is this things he's telling you, or you just feel that way?
well, he tells me in order to afford a nicer house that I need to be better at saving my money, and
So that makes you feel inadequate.
right, and he's like the best person ever at saving money. That's what he makes me feel like, and that he has a stronger prayer life than me, that his God is better than my God, or that he is more fit and in shape than I am.
I'm just wondering, Haley, does he actually say these things, that he's in better shape than you, or is this how you're perceiving the conversation?
I guess I'm perceiving it that way.
So
but
he doesn't
I know,
actually come out and tell you.
But I
you're
know
fat.
that he does say that, like, yeah, he wishes I had a small stomach.
Okay, and that's definitely, I can understand why that would hurt you, but I think maybe he's just trying to, maybe in his eyes, he might just be motivating you to get to the gym. So I think it really boils down to that you two need to get some better communication skills.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And if you come in by yourself, I can try to help you deal with ways to respond and get in touch more with your feelings. But
that would be good.
Since you are married and he's the one who wants to leave you, I'm thinking that it would be also kind of nice if not only one-on-one with you, but if maybe we can get him in too for some counseling.
Yeah.
Do you mean you do want to save your marriage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that does sound really good.
How do you think he'd respond if you were to ask him?
I think he would respond in a good way. I'd like to say so. I mean, I honestly don't know. I think he would respond in a good way.
Okay. Well, maybe that's something you can ask him. In the meantime, while we're here, we can talk about you and your feelings, and maybe how you can portray your feelings to him.
Yeah, I would like to learn how to do that, because I've never really communicated with him, like, how hurt he's actually making me feel.
Right, and he probably might not know, and I feel like what you're doing is holding it inside, and that's where the anger eventually has to go out somewhere. And like I saw you hitting the table, so I can definitely feel the anger in you. So maybe we can work on some better...
Well, how often would we need to meet in order to help this situation?
That would be up to both of you. I would like it if maybe you can come in, maybe once a week or whatever you feel comfortable with. We can just kind of work on you too, because I think it would help you to learn better communication skills.
We do once every 2 weeks, so I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, that would work. And do you think when you go home, you can possibly ask him if it's something he's willing to do with you?
Yeah, I can ask
him. How do you feel about that?
He works late tonight, so can I maybe ask him tomorrow?
You can ask him tomorrow and get back to me, but how do you feel about that?
I feel a little nervous. I feel comfortable with it, but I feel like he's almost going to be like, well, what did you tell her? Why I thought this was you that needed to work on your issue. Like, why am I getting brought into this? Like, this is you the one who's angry.
And it very might well be, but if it's something that, if he loves you and it's something he also wants to work on, I just think that group counseling could be, and that's why I said I still would like to see you one-on-one. It sounds to me like your anger is building up inside of you, so we need to figure out why you can't talk with him and communicate. So yes, I think that, but I also think it would be good if we could do some couples counseling too.
And how often would we do the couples counseling?
Well, that would be up to you guys. We can talk about that if you can get him in. I think the first thing is we need to find out if he's willing to even come in. But just because he doesn't come in doesn't mean that we can't sit together and find out some better ways for you to communicate with him.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can ask him and give me a call, and I can see what's available on the schedule. If it's nights that you would need, I can look at my schedule when you call in. But I definitely feel your anger.
Okay. Yeah, that would be something I'd like to work on, and maybe that would help me be less angry at Tom, and maybe I know that we both don't want to get a divorce, so I think I'll talk with Tom tomorrow, and then I can call you tomorrow or in your office.
Yeah. I had one other question, Haley. Did this just suddenly happen? You said it just started about 4 months ago?
Yeah, like
So-
4 months ago.
Okay, so it's been going on for a while too. So yeah, we definitely need to address these issues. Yes, you can call me. You can call me in the office, and if I'm not available, just leave your telephone number, and I'll give you a call right back. If you want to leave some openings, sometimes available, I can check with my receptionist.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's something definitely we can work on, and it sounds like you want to save your marriage, so Let's see
Okay,
what
yeah.
we can do.
I'll give you a call
And I'd be
tomorrow.
anxious to meet Tom too, okay?
Okay, thanks.
right,
Nice
thanks.
meeting you all.
All right.